What up, what up? What's going on, guys? Your boy Jazz. Welcome back to another Madden 15 online gameplay. And today, we have the San Francisco 49ers going up against the Saints. This is my first online ranked match. I'm very excited to finally get back into doing ranked matches. And of course, I got to open a season with my favorite team, the San Francisco 49ers. Now, I know some people might be asking, yo, GS, what's going on with the A to Z series? A lot of people really like that. That's what we did last year to open the year. And I will be doing it. You know, when my PS4 copy comes in on release day, I will be doing that. I did get my copy from, actually, EA sent me a copy, which I was very grateful for. I could talk about that all day. It's literally like a dream come true. But I got my my Xbox One copy. Look at me going off sides right there like a weenie. I got my Xbox One copy in yesterday in the mail, so I do have the full game, which is absolutely incredible. I'm very happy about that. So, but when I get it for the PS4, I'm gonna start A through Z. So, don't worry if anybody was looking for that or interested in that. We will be getting to that starting on the 27th. The game comes in on 26th, so I'm gonna play on the PS4, then upload on the 27th, starting with the Bears and going through Z and stuff like that. So this is why we're not doing that yet, because like I said, I'm gonna start that on the PS4 side. So very first possession, we end up giving up a touchdown. Now I am still absolutely clueless when it comes to the game. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's like none. I feel like Stevie Wonder trying to play, hide and seek or something like that. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm going. I'm just in trouble. I'm just picking plays and hoping, they work out. Now, you see, we sim, baby. We sim, baby. We're punting on fourth down. That's what a Pantherine does. A Pantherine punts on fourth down. That's what you're supposed to do. And that's what we do right there. He's calling very simple, simplistic plays, and they're destroying me, and it's frustrating. He's literally called, because you get to see, which I hate, but you get to see your opponent's last play. And on defense, he's literally calling cover 3 each and every single play. But I don't know what. Look at this weenie going for it on fourth down. Look at this weenie. You disgust me. No, but like I said, drop pass right there. That right there definitely hurt. That right there would have put us in good field position. Right here, we tripped over our own lineman. We had plenty of blocks. Just things not going right for me this game. But right here, we're standing in the pocket. Try to hit him with the skinny, and there's a lot of things different. A lot of things that have changed in this game. A lot of routes that still kind of are consistent, but you got to try and do them differently, because they did a very good job of fixing a lot of things that was broken with Madden 25, like inside fades and wheels and posts, and they fixed a lot of that. But like I said, he was just calling simple corner routes and post over the middle, things like that, and I just couldn't stop him. I don't know, man. It's very, very, very frustrating. I can probably tell you that this right here might be the longest time it gets me to feel comfortable in Madden. Madden 12, I caught on pretty quickly. Madden 13, same as well. Madden 25, was definitely my most successful year as far as playing the game and getting in the top 100 multiple times. And, I learned that game really, really quickly. This one I can tell is going to be a while. It's definitely going to take me some time to be able to figure things out on both sides of the ball, defensively and offensively. So right here, again, fourth down, whenever it came down to it this game, it just seems like I can never come through defensively when I needed to, and that hit me with the gay fish though. So we are now down 14-0, and again, man, we got to figure something out offensively. Definitely hoping I can go on ahead and make this a successful job. Right here, I probably should have kept veering out towards the outside, but I thought maybe I could swerve him, and that failed. So here we go to Frank. Oh, pancake, get that Aunt Jemima juice off your chest, son. We just turned him into a flapjack. Dude. So Franklin Gore has always been a glitch in Madden. The guy plays 10 times better in Madden than he does in actual life. Everybody knows that. So I'm trying to take advantage of that. Right, try to go over the middle, and still having trouble finding routes that are good for me to try and go with. So fourth down, we decided to go for here because we're about midfield. Really don't want to punt too far away for a field goal, so we decided to go for it there. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for us. So we could really use a defensive stop here, man, because he's just really being successful against us on offense. So that right there is definitely no bueno. When it comes to me in Madden, if you guys are new here or my OGs, you guys already know my Pantherine. Shout out to you guys. The way I win in Madden is by being very consistent, very potent on offense, even though it doesn't look like that now because I can't even move the ball positively to save my life. But every year, I managed to find myself a very I never find defense. A very decent offensive scheme that, pretty much keeps me in all of the games, whenever I play somebody, and all I do is pray for a defensive stop or two, whether it be a mistake, fumble, turnover, and downs, whatever can go my way. I just really treat it as if I can score every time I get the ball and just pray that I get that one necessary stop or things like that, then that's how I go on ahead and win my game. So whenever I'm in games and my offense is not consistent and I'm not being able to move the ball positively and I'm struggling to go on ahead and score, those are games I typically don't win because I rely heavily on my offense. There's a lot of people, as we get a huge interception right there, there's a lot of people that play Madden that are very, heavily defensive based, and, I'm far from that. I know my defense has always been mediocre, so all I'm trying to do is just be able to learn. This is definitely a learning process. A lot of people took time to get the early access and lab. A lot of people. Look at this right here. We go up and we get stopped 1 yard shy of a touchdown. You imagine how crazy that would have been if we were able to score right there, as we ended up getting a $1 donation from our live stream, as this game was live streamed. Link is in the description if anybody's interested in hitting that up and getting it a follow. Twitch.tv/Mr. Golden Sports if anybody's interested. So a lot of people, like I said, were labbing, things like that. I always lab in game. I'm just like a hands-on person. I'm not going to practice mode or, looking through playbooks. I'll just jump into a game, pick a playbook and try to progress as I, play. So it's definitely going to take me a while to find something that I like here and I'm comfortable with and consistent offensively. And that's definitely going to help going to A through Z series. When I do that, I always use that team-specific playbook for that game. So, for instance, when I play with the Bears, I'm using the Bears offensive playbook. When I play with the Pittsburgh, I was about to say Pirates. Well, that's the wrong sport, yes! When I play with the Steelers, I'm using the Steelers offensive playbook and so on and so forth. So that right there gives me a good opportunity to be able to, actually go through each and every single playbook in the game. And at the end of that, that's when I sit down, focus, and try to think about what playbook suits me the best. And that's when I try to, work from there on out. And, of course, schemes, baby. You guys know how I do, man. Anything I figure out offensively, any scheme I got, whether it's a mini, what's a full-blown ebook, you guys know I will be giving you that for free, as always, each and every single year. Great feedback usually comes from my schemes. Offense is usually pretty decent. Like I'm far from the best, but offense-wise, usually pretty decent. And I've always gotten good feedback from my offensive schemes when I drop them. And believe me, anything I figure out, and if it can help your game out, as always, we got you guys covered for free whenever I figure out a scheme and things like that. So right here, man, we're down 17-7. And again, I'm just hoping for, something to go my way defensively. I feel like I'm putting him in rough spots, but then he's coming through in big situations, and it's, like right here, third down. And I'm looking at him, and I'm like, I'm literally losing just bench, cover three, bench, cover three, bench, cover three, post. And he's really just, dotting me up, destroying, and it's frustrating, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, ooh, at Madden 25, if this was Madden 25, if he played this way in Madden 25, I would have been able to be so much more efficient on both sides of the ball. But considering this game is completely different from that game, and it's going to take me a while to, get things in motion, I'm struggling to simplistic things, you know what I mean? And as somebody who's been able to have success, going back to like Madden 07 or 06, it's frustrating, you know what I mean? It's definitely frustrating. This right here is one of the most frustrating games I've ever had offensively in Madden that I could, remember. Usually, even though it's a brand new game, games typically change, from one to the next. And every time I first pick up the sticks in Madden, it's the first time I'm playing that Madden. I usually, do okay. Right here, I really felt like just offense was really, really rough for me. Just really having trouble moving the ball, finding any plays, finding things that can beat a simple cover three. He's literally literally a simple cover three, and I'm struggling almighty hell to find somebody open. Like, this is the greatest cover three scheme this man has ever, I can't do anything against it. I'm really, really struggling, and like I said, it's extremely frustrating because I know that offense is where I need to have success in order for me to win games. And if I'm not having success on offense, that's going to lead to horrible results. So we're down 7-24. We go to a screenplay right here. Unfortunately for us, he was unblocked right there. So standing in the pocket right here. And Kaepernick right there. Oh, man. So third down. Let's see if we can make this game just a little closer. And we back up fourth down. And we step up in the pocket. And we do find Bolden. We end up getting into the end zone 14-24. Now, we're not out this game yet. We still have an opportunity to make something happen. We have all of our timeouts, man. It will be tough to make something happen, because even if we do get our stops and get the ball back and score, we're going to be down still one possession, and most likely I will be out of timeouts because I need to call timeouts in order to stop him from milking. So big first down right there. He rolls out the pocket, and I couldn't get anything. Usually the Niners are so overpowered on defense, and that definitely didn't benefit me this game whatsoever. I might as well have been playing with a bunch of marshmallows with helmets on, because I really couldn't do anything defensively. Face mask right there. So just, again, struggling on both sides of the ball. So, I'm just hoping that I can, take this game, learn from it, and definitely try to get more consistent on offense, as you guys will see as throughout the games that I start posting from here on out. You guys will definitely see me getting a little better, game by game. So right here, 31-14, I'm damn near getting blown out at this point. And my first, I think this is got to be the first Madden in a while where I did not win my first online ranked match. I'm not sure when was the last one where I had the same result, where I end up losing my first online ranked match, but definitely first time in a long, I literally can't even remember when was the last time I was in that situation. So yeah, like I said, definitely frustrating, man. But it's a brand new game. It's gonna take me time and things to figure things out. So don't worry. Hopefully, I don't have too many games like this where I struggle so poorly on offense. It hurt my stomach just editing this game, because I was I'm just disgusted at how a cover 3 bottled me up all game long. So hopefully we can prevent that and get you guys some better offensive gameplays. But that's the end of the game, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this online ranked match and me getting my ass kicked. It's your boy GS, and I am out. Peace. Give it to me, baby. He sure as hell did.